Welcome to chapter 2 of Freelance to Freedom Masterclass. And this chapter, guys, I am very excited to show you what freelancing is all about. Now that we have discussed the very basic and now you understood the niche, the skills, the advantages and disadvantages, the pros and cons, and why is this a very good industry for you. And if you can resonate in all those and you say, Coach, yes, let's do this together. The next step is for you to identify the skills that you will be needing in order for you to succeed in freelancing. Now, on this chapter, kung mapapansin mo, yung chapter na to napakahaba. Actually, I divided this into two at the time of this recording. I will update this along the way, okay, without any extra charge or anything like that. This will be divided into two chapters, chapter 2 and 3, because this is very, very long. I will be discussing with you a lot of skills. And then I encourage you to really watch all of them kasi at some point they might resonate to you, and there might also be tips there like softwares that you will be needing or what are the things that probably hindi mo pa alam or na-encounter. So I welcome you, to watch and sit down with every niche possible and every skills possible. Now, I'd like to discuss with you the difference of high income skill versus low income skill. So ano ba tong dalawa na to as early as today? Like I told you, pinaghirapan ko to, guys. Lahat to ni-record ko talaga with all my heart, pinagpuyatan ko with all my soul. That's why hindi biro yung masterclass na to that I am giving you. Marami tong mga skills. So, halo to ng high income skills and low income skills. My goal for this video is for you to identify ano yung high income and ano yung low income skills. As a beginner, as someone who has been just been transitioning from the corporate world, or you have no idea, or you are a fresh college graduate, or you are 50 years old or 60 years old starting to become a freelancer, you are coming from every walks of life. Now that's why I presented to you both of them, the high income skill and the low income skill. They are both skills. Sa freelancing, kailangan mo ng skill. Of course, you have something to offer to the client, right? The client has a problem, and you come to this with a solution. And your skill is being offered here. Okay, let's consider that this is a job. Let's say, for example, no, but I always tell you that you are a freelancer, you are not an employee of that particular client. At the end of the day, you are offering something. You are offering something in exchange for the money. Okay? So that could be your time, that could be your skill. In this masterclass, we will talk about the skills. Ano yung difference? What are the most profitable skills in the industry today? And I promise you, as we go along the way, I will update this when there is a need for, another masterclass or another skill that I need to incorporate here. Hindi pa tapos tong class na to. I am just giving this to you because it's like strike, 'di ba? Talon na agad, jump na agad kahit na hindi pa siya ganun ka-perfect. So I will perfect this masterclass. Gusto ko lang ding ibigay na sa inyo as early as now. Actually, buo naman na siya, pero I promise you along the way I will record a lot of things and you will have a part of it. Now, the difference of high income skill and low income skill is this. High income skills, you deliver a lot of value, you solve a lot of problems to the clients, you provide a lot of solutions to the clients. That's why they can command so much money from the clients, because these are very rare, very specialized skills. I'd like to give you an example of a meme later on. These are particular skill set that you need to possess, and you need to know the tools, the language that are being used, the technicalities, the terminologies that are used here in order to charge so much more. Kaya ibibigay ko sa inyo to para aralin ninyo, okay? Are you aware of this movie na Taken to, 'di ba? So he is a very skilled person. Kaya naging nauso tong meme na to way back many years ago. I have a very particular set of skills yet. Skills that I have acquired over. So parang ang gist nito is na na-kidnap yung daughter niya. And then, nahanap niya o hinanap niya yung mga nang kidnap nun sa daughter niya for using the very particular skill set na meron siya. And if you haven't watched this movie is called Taken. So very very nice movie. I think may part 2 na yata to or part 3 kung hindi ako nagkakamali. But what I'm trying to tell you is that your skills will give you the money, will bring you the money. So ano yung low income skills? So kanina ikinumpara natin, 'di ba, ang mga high income skills, you deliver a lot of value, you are very rare, you are the cream of the crop. Nandun ka sa mga kumbaga sa in terms of doctors, ikaw yung brain surgeon. And we know na ang mga brain surgeon mahalang bayad sa kanila, 'di ba? Yung consultant level nila, ganyan kasi ano na sila eh, specialized sila. If you are going to compare, um, without putting somebody in, nang hindi ka nang hahamak ng tao, okay? I don't want you to get the wrong context here. Hindi tayo nang hahamak, pero kinukumpara natin yung level ng skill set ng halimbawa ng isang cashier o ng isang gas attendant kumpara sa isang brain surgeon. Bakit sa palagay mo yung mga brain surgeon mayayaman? Bakit kaya nilang makabili ng magagandang sasakyan o bahay, 'di ba? Magkano ang consultant fee ng isang surgeon? I've worked in Medical City as a clerk many many years ago. At ang isang nag-work ako sa ENT department, ang isang consultation ng isang consultant, consultant ha, 30 minutes niya ha, 30 minutes niya, yung mga tao nagbabayad ng 3,000 pesos, 5,000 pesos. Kapag may procedure, bukod dun sa procedure mismo na ibinabayaran dun sa Medical City, yung consultant fee, umaabot yun ng 5,000, 10,000. Kada araw na tumatagal na na-confine, halimbawa yung tao, tapos consultant yung humaharap, ang laki ng bayad. So, wag na tayo dun sa business side of things. But I want you to um, understand this. That person is unique. That person has a very special skill set na sa kanya yon. That person possesses that the doctor or consultant. That's why they can command that kung ayaw mo sa akin, edi go to the public hospital. Kung ayaw mo sa akin, edi go to another person. Pero sometimes, yung mga mayayaman, they pay a lot of money for this person. The reason why is that because they're really good at what they do. Okay? Comparison to the gas attendant, anyone can do it. I mean, hindi ganun ka taas yung demand kasi nga madali lang namang, 'di ba? What I'm trying to say is that parehong marangal yung trabaho, very good, 'di ba? Pareho silang kumikita, pareho silang legit, pareho silang legal. Pero in terms of the value, okay, yun lang ang gusto kong sabihin dito, the value of that they offer to the people, yung mag-opera ka ng ulo ng tao, 'di ba? Kalkalin mo yung utak ng tao, tapos ayusin mo, that's that's a skill na inaral, 'di ba? So that's why they can command a lot in comparison to the freelancers. There are freelancers who are like that, mga brain surgeon ng freelancing. Sila yung mga tao na kayang mag-command ng malaking halaga sa client nila kasi nga kaya nilang mag-resolve ng problema ng client. Halimbawa, website, for example lang. So, programmer, diba? Not everyone can do programming. Not everyone can understand how to create a website, a profitable business or a funnel or a landing page or a sales page that in return, upon doing something, they can turn that landing page or the sales copy for millions of dollars. That's a rare skill. That's a high income skill. Okay? So, ganun yung gusto kong comparison. I hope you are able to understand where I am getting at. There's no discrimination like, ay, pangit yung skill mo. Ay, naku, hindi kikita yan. O ganyan. Hindi ganon. My dream for you is to go up level. Siyempre, lahat naman naaaral, di ba? I told you naman in the beginning, wala namang magaling agad na advertiser, wala namang magaling agad na copywriter, wala namang pinanganak magaling sa funnels, di ba? Kailan lang naman na-invento yung funnels? Very recently. Pero, inaral. These people take the time to really understand and learn something. Okay? So, ang low income skills, anybody can do this. It's a race to the bottom type of skill, because since anyone can do this, the client will just hire anyone. So, kung maraming pool of dito pumapasok yung competition. Kapag marami na yung pool of freelancers here, dito mabilis mag-command ng pababaan ng rate. Kasi hindi ka nagsa-stand out eh. So I can do it, you can do it. For example, conversion ng PDF, Word to PDF, madali lang yon. Anyone can do that. Anyone can learn that in just, I don't know, 10 minutes. Diba? So hindi ganoon ka, huwag ka mag-expect na masyadong malaking rate ni client kasi it's a skill that is very easy. And especially, it's a project-based. So pagkatapos nga na-convert yung file, tapos na. That's a one-time, one-done deal. That is like a $5 rate, $10 rate, di ba? Yung mga ganon. So, these are low-income skills. Yes, it's a skill. Yes, you can start from there. But my challenge is don't stop there. I hope you're getting my point as your coach. Okay? Don't stop there. Go for the gold. Ito do muna, nandito ka na eh. Okay? Low income skills are these are what you command, in my humble opinion ha. Those that are charging $1, $2, $3 an hour. Tapos hindi ka na makapalag kay client. There's no more room for negotiation kasi that's the standard of the market. I want you, my dream for you is to transition from low income skill to a high income skill to get premium and high ticket clients. Because I promise you, there are high income skills and high ticket clients. So ano yung mga high ticket clients? Liitan ko lang yung aking face. Pag sinabi nating high income clients or high income skill, you are any of these. You are able to help generate extra $50,000 for the client per month. You are a person who has the ability to increase ROI or return of investment sa business niya of 20% by the skill that you have. Or you increase the appointments of 30%. You increase the followers of your clients, the Instagram or the TikTok or the YouTube account of the client for about 20%. You generate another 100,000 for their e-commerce campaign, email marketing by the use of your copywriting skill, or by creating a great landing page for them, by creating A/B testing for them, by doing a funnel design. You transform their non-performing website to a funnel that can generate leads, that can command a lot of sales, that can have an upsell and a cross-sell. Mga ganon. Okay? These are high income skills that I want you to leverage on. People who can create websites or Shopify account that is guaranteed to have an increase on their conversion rates. Mga product researchers that will take a lot of load from the client, na hindi na si client yung magpo-product research, mga Amazon consultants, mga Amazon VAs who can help a client generate millions of dollars because of their Amazon sales. Mga ganon. Okay? These are the skills that we need. And these are very, you may have a competition, sure, kasi hindi lang naman ikaw ang marunong ng niche na yan. But if you are very good at it, you can definitely turn it according to your, for your advantage. Okay? So these clients will never hesitate to share to give you a share of the sales or commission. Ano ba naman yung okay, nag-generate ka ng $100,000 because of what you did. The client, of course, if you ask them for increase or if you ask for commission, let's say 100,000 grand, 'di ba? 5,000 extra or 10,000 grand, that's like 10% or maybe 5%. And then if you can consistently do it for them, guys, hindi ka nila pakakawalan, 'di ba? Kasi asset ka ng company eh. That's what I am getting at. So they will never let you go kasi kung itong tao na to, mayroon siyang halaga dun sa company, nagbibigay siya ng increased sales nito, napatunayan niya yung sarili niya that he can do it. Sa tingin mo ba iiwanan ka ng client? Baka nga mag-recommend pa siya sa'yo ng maraming mga clients pa, or baka angkinin ka na niya. 'Di ba? I-hire ka na niya for good kasi you're a very integral part of that. And if kung ako yung client ha, in-increase mo yung sales ko, yung conversion ko by about 5%, 10%, 50%, 15%. Of course, if you ask for a commission, why not? 'Di ba? I would be more than happy to give it to you pa nga kasi you helped me. Do you understand? You have to help the client. You have to solve a problem of the client before you can command something like, I want a raise. What did you do? What did you do over the span of this that make you deserving to the raise that you are asking them? You have to earn it, di ba? Right? So that's the skill. It's a negotiation skill, and we will talk about that all in this video on this chapter 2 and 3. So some of the low income skills will get you tied to a clock. Okay, I know marami akong mahihit dito na mga nerves or mga points kasi a lot of freelancers are still like this. Walang masama doon, okay? Especially if like, for example, 100,000 a month or 200,000 a month that you are tied to a clock, that is okay. For as long as, this is my caveat, for as long as hindi ka naman, how do you say this, 80 hours a week or so, yung wala ka ng buhay. That's why the masterclass is called Freelance to Freedom. I am offering you a choice, a mindset of being free. You know that there are other freelancers out there who do not clock in. You know that there are other freelancers there who are not solely reliable, or tama ba, relying 100% to marketplace. That the clients are coming into them referral basis and never ending na. Minsan sila na yung nagno-know. Na minsan, what month is it today? March. I am recording this March. So they are already fully booked for April, May, and June. So kung ikaw yung client, naka-queue ka, dun ka sa dulo. Ganun sila ka-in demand. And there's so many of that. Baka hindi mo lang sila kilala. There's so many of that. Even in Fiverr, mapapansin mo, yung mga halimbawa lang yung mga video animation, for example, yung mga magaganda yung feedback nila, tapos maganda yung mga rating, and kahit mahal, kung ikukumpara mo sila dun sa ibang mga freelancers na, I'm talking about Fiverr freelancers all over the world hindi lang Filipinos. I just compare them because nakikita ko may mga freelancers dun na mura lang, they're cheap, pero wala silang masyadong queue. May customers may clients, pero meron din mga freelancer na kahit mahal silang sumingil, pero ang daming clients na nakapila. Ibig sabihin, minsan meron ako nakikita doon 20 orders in queue, 25 orders in queue. Ibig sabihin, those are 25 projects that are waiting for him or her to finish and deliver the project. And they're willing to wait. That's the thing. They're willing to wait. Because this freelancer is good. So I want you to remove the mindset that all clients are kuripot. No, there are clients who are willing to pay. I am one of those clients. You know what? I've been paying freelancers. Nag-hire ako ng mga freelancers sa Fiverr, sa Upwork, at sa yung mga ibang kakilala na mga ganyan. And I am paying a lot of money. Pero ang kapalit nun, ayoko ng sakit ng ulo. Ayoko ng micromanaging na I will check up on you every now and then, ganyan. And I am giving them feedback and rating, 5 star. Okay, para makatulong din ako dun sa freelancer na yon. But I am looking for those freelancers na pro. Okay? And you will be there. You will get there. Now, if you tell me, Coach, hindi pa naman ako pro, it's okay. Kasi lahat ng pro, nagsimula naman yan ng, wala naman talaga silang alam. Pero hindi sila huminto. Okay, so let's do this together. I hope that my sermon to you will be something that's enlightening. If you are a struggling freelancer, this is the key to getting 6 to 7 figures income in a month. You get a high income skill. All right. Okay. So I want you to understand as you go through this chapter, welcome to chapter 2. I'd like you to understand that every skill is a learnable skill. Itatak mo yan sa isip mo. Every skill is a learnable skill. Me being a coach, the way I speak to you spontaneously, pinractice ko yan. Me doing my own funnel, me doing my own lecture as a course, yung ganyan, nagre-record ako on my own. I'm a one-man team pagdating dito kasi ayoko nang masyadong maraming, pero I do have like, I can hire an editor, I can hire whoever I want. But I have my own skills. I know how to do video animation. I know how to do uh, image editing and so much of me. Okay, enough of me. But what I'm trying to tell you is that everything that I have right now is something that I earned. Lahat ng mga freelancers na makikita mo around you that are successful, they earn that. And there are people who are struggling because they decided to be just there. All right. So I want you to understand and embrace the concept that every skill is a learnable skill. It's you need to dedicate time. You need to dedicate your energy and effort on this. You can always develop a new skill. You can change niche. Okay, walang problema dyan if you want to jump into this or jump into that. Okay? You can bundle niches and sell them at a higher price. We will all discuss that in this video. So, do I still have slides? Okay, in this masterclass, you will be presented with different high income skills and low income skills as well. And you need to choose one. Okay, I'll present you everything that I know that in my power I can explain to you. Choose a niche that resonates with you, that interests you, and then you go from there. Okay, so that is the end of my presentation. Go ahead and watch the videos, chapter 2 and chapter 3, and then later on you will be presented with how you can be a freelancer in Fiverr, in Upwork, and how you can do it on your own. And I also have lessons for you about being a millionaire. How do you have the millionaire mindset as a freelancer? All right. So I hope you are excited. Welcome to our masterclass. Welcome to Freelance to Freedom. And I will see you on the first video. See you there.